Come on with your hands up. U.S. Marshal Service.
A most wanted fugitive off the streets tonight. The historic takedown happening right here in the Sooner State.
2 Works for You starts now.
This exclusive body camera footage showing the moments that U.S. Marshals found Jacob Blair Scott in the town of Antlers.
Yeah, this guy was on the run for more than a year after faking his own suicide and being accused of raping a child. 2 Works for You, Sierra Pizarro is in Antlers tonight with how law enforcement tracked Scott down.
U.S. Marshals hoped somebody would recognize Jacob Blair Scott and call with information. Well, that's what happened here in Antlers. He was found in this RV park behind me just 24 hours after his fugitive status was elevated to the top 15 most wanted list in the country.
Jacob Scott, come on with your hands up. U.S. Marshal Service.
Jacob Blair Scott hardly put up a fight.
U.S. Marshal Service.
And with only his shorts on, he obeyed.
Walk this way. Slowly. Keep walking.
A little after 11 last night, they surrounded the residence, and he took a little while, and he come out and give himself up. U.S.
Marshals put Scott on the top 15 most wanted list Wednesday. On the same day, they got a break in the case. A tipster called the Pushmataha Sheriff's Office to report a man who fit Scott's description staying in this RV park in the city of Antlers.
Been in law enforcement 17 years down here, and I've never had nothing like this before.
U.S. Marshals say in July 2018, this Mississippi man faked his own suicide in Alabama while facing child sex charges. Scott's accused of impregnating a 14-year-old. Days before he was set to plead guilty in the case, law enforcement found a boat floating off the coast of Alabama with a gun tied to it and a suicide note listing his Denver family's contact information. Last year, deputies there went as far as posting flyers and asking around for Scott.
These are wanted posters that we've created for Jacob Scott.
But he built his hive here in Antlers since September 2018.
Well, we're kind of a small community. It's kind of amazes me that, something of that category wanted that much would come to this little area. But rural as we are right here, it doesn't surprise me because you can stay, hidden pretty well here.
The sheriff says Scott had multiple aliases.
He found he had a lot of fake IDs and just different items that were, to conceal his identity. He had some another guy's military ID and some different stuff with him.
Marshals describe Scott as a survivalist who knows how to live off the grid. He's also a military vet who's now left the most wanted list one more person short. In Antlers, I'm Sierra Pizarro, 2 Works for You.
We're getting